3, a picture has dimensions 15 by 10 centimeters. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw that. So we're going to have a picture. It's going to be 15 by 10. Now, if a mat of uniform width is fitted around the picture, so a mat is like that white border basically that's fitted around the picture. And when we read uniform, that's like a really important word. Uniform means the same, okay? So the distance here and here is going to be the same, as well as here and here. So when they're all the same, we can call them all the same variable. Let's call them x. Okay? And x is going to represent the width of the mat. Okay. Now the new area, so when we know 15 by 10 is just the picture, but when there's like that mat around it, the new area is 336. So find the width of the mat. What we're trying to do is we're actually trying to find x. Okay, so what we want to do is in this question, it doesn't give us an equation, so we have to make up an equation. We're given the area, so I would use area equals length times width. So let's sub in 336 equals, well, let's talk about the length and the width now. So the length initially was 15, but only from here to here was 15. Then we had x more and x more, right? 1x on each side. So this new length is actually 15 plus 2x, right? 1x on each side. Okay, and now what's the width? Well, the width, it used to be 10, but now it's 10 plus 2x. So let's go ahead and sub that in there. Okay. And we've already seen a question like this before, where we have a factored equation, but it equals a number. So what we have to do is we have to bring over that number, and we have to expand everything, because we have to bring this 336 over, it'll become negative 336. And then we have to incorporate it into this expression. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so 15 times 10 is 150. 15 times 2x is 30x. 2x times 10 is 20x. 2x times 2x is 4x squared. Then you bring over the negative 336. Okay, and let's go ahead and collect like terms and put this in standard form in the next line. Okay, so we're going to put the 4x squared first, and then we're going to collect 30x and 20x, which is 50x, and then we're going to collect 150 and negative 336. And I get negative 186. Okay, and now we can factor. Okay, now that there are only x's in our equation, one unknown, which is the x, we need to factor in order to solve for it. So let's factor out a 2 first, just get this a little bit simpler. 2x squared plus 25x minus 93. Okay, and take a look here, the coefficient is 2, so we have to multiply those two together. What two numbers multiply to 186? And add to 25. So 1 and 186. Two and 93, of course. 3 and 62. 6 and 31. Okay, we're nowhere near 25. No, we got it. 25. Okay, so the negative 6, 31 minus 6 will equal 25. So the coefficient here is 2, so what we actually have to do is decomposition. So we're going to break down this middle term, 25x, into minus 6x plus 31x. Okay, and we're going to factor by grouping. So we're going to group these two front terms and these two front terms. And I'm actually going to start the next line. Okay, so we're going to have 0 equals 2 bracket minus 3. Okay, and then what factors out of 31x minus 93? Well, that 31 does. And we're left with x minus 3. Okay, so fully factored, we get 2x plus 31 and x minus 3. Now, we want to actually solve for the x's. So I get x equals 3 for 1. And then we can go 2x plus 31 equals 0. Bring that 31 over, divide by 2. I get negative 31 over 2. Well, we know that x is the width of the mat, and the width of a mat cannot be negative. So our answer is x equals 3. Therefore, the width of the mat is x equals 3. If you wanted to know the new dimensions of the entire thing, you would sub in 3 to 15 plus 2x. So it'd be like 15 plus 6, 21. The dimensions would be 21 by, and then 10 plus 2 times 3, which is 6, 21 by 16. And you can double check that, and you can say, oh, 21 by 16, that actually equals 336, which is our new area. So that would work out, and then you know that x equals 3 is very likely the answer.